Hey everyone, Dave Pettit, Mortgage Planner, coming to you today to talk a little bit about loan options. Had a conversation with a friend the other day that said, I'm never going to be able to buy a house because I don't have any money saved. I don't have a down payment. And I thought, wow, there's a lot of misconception out there in the marketplace that I've got to have this big down payment, or I only will qualify for a certain kind of loan if, right? So wanted to go through today a couple of different loan options, tell you a little bit about what they mean, and then really spend the bulk of our time today going through some low to no down payment options. Like I mentioned, there are a lot of different loan options, from low to no down payment loans, 20% down or more, veterans, teachers, police and first responders, stated income loans, bank statement loans, jumbo or non-conforming loans, second mortgages, which often are referred to as HELOCs, and construction loans. And these are some things that we'll go through over the days and weeks to come. But today, I just wanted to take a minute and focus on these low to no down payment loans. So first of all, if we're talking low down payment, 3% down is kind of what we would consider to be the lowest end of the spectrum as far as down payments go. Now, Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac on a conventional loan will accept that, and that is totally fine to do as little as that 3% down on a conventional loan. There are fantastic options, ways that we can deal with mortgage insurance, even like we talked about in one of our previous videos. FHA is a pretty commonly known loan product. That's a government-backed product, and that requires 3.5% down. So that's the minimum contribution on an FHA loan. A lot of times, if have a little bit more credit challenged buyer, lower credit score, and just that minimum 3.5% down payment, FHA can be a fantastic option. There are also some pure zero down options, no strings attached. So a VA loan is, of course, for veterans, and that doesn't require down payment. A USDA or an RDA, rural housing loan, that is your more rural parts of town, and USDA has a fantastic eligibility website where you can determine whether the area that you're looking in qualifies for that or not. Or of course, we can help with that anytime. We'd be happy to look that up for you. But that, again, for your more rural areas, does not require any down payment. The state housing authority loans, now just about in every state across the country, there is a state housing authority that offers different low to no down payment options. In the state of Utah, where I'm at, there are 4 or 5 different options for state housing loans that require no down payment. In fact, what they do typically is they will finance that down payment in the form of a second mortgage. So you literally don't bring anything to closing. They'll take care of the down payment, and you can even finance a chunk of the closing cost into that second mortgage so that it takes care of any payment that would be needed at closing. So again, zero down, nothing due at closing. The last one I'll talk about is grants. Now, grants are kind of a funny and fickle thing. Grants are funded typically annually with the different cities, counties, etc. And so a lot of times grants can come and go. We have lists of grants that are available across the country, and we try to keep good tabs on when those places have grant funds available. One of the grants that we offer at Security National Mortgage is a $5,000 grant through the Federal Home Loan Bank, and that's for people who income qualify and meet the criteria, but that is a straight $5,000 grant to you. You can even use that on top of one of the zero down mortgages, like the State Housing Authority, and get the grant on top of that to pay for additional cost or things of that nature. So anyway, that's a couple of options when we're talking about low to no down payment. We just bring this up because there really are a lot of different options. So if you're thinking, I'd like to buy a house, but I don't have a down payment, make the phone call. Let's look at your situation and see what we can do. Just want to say thanks for spending a few minutes with me today, kind of going through these low to no down payment options. I hope that maybe I've answered a question or two out there, but of course, please feel free to contact me directly with any questions anytime. Happy to help walk you through what these things mean and see what we could do to get you into a home today.